Hello and welcome to Conversation Corner. Today I want to talk about how the stupidity of left versus right as a concept has entered Indian politics and online Indian political discourse. This whole concept of left versus right is generally a Western notion, a European notion, or an American notion, where depending upon certain ideologies that people possess, they generally identify themselves as left leaning or right leaning. The reason this bothers me so much in terms of online India is that India never had these positions. We never had left versus right. We had political parties that generally operated at a regional level and then at a national level. And basis that the discourse was taken. I find this very bothersome because this is forcing us to think with a Western lens on everything. We need to have a very Indic perspective on how problems in India function. The problems of the USA are not the problems of India, and the problems of India are not the problem of USA, right? In India, we don't have this problem of gender confusion. We don't have the problem of knowing what a woman is. In India, we face problems such as malnutrition or poor hygiene or low income. So, when we talk about politics in India, the questions should revolve around our education policy, on our business policy, etc. We shouldn't be caught in this left versus right dichotomy because that honestly does not belong to our country. We need to have our own unique Indic perspective based on which we see which political party supports which ideology, and we need to understand that as voters, we need to set the terms of what the debate should be. Right now in India, it's very easy to manipulate people on the basis of caste and religion, and this is what is skewing the public's attention towards things that don't really deserve attention. We have a very high student suicide rate, we have unemployment rising, and we generally have prices rising across the country for essential commodities. This is something that needs to be addressed, and basis which we should decide which political party to vote for. However, because we are too emotional, we allow ourselves to be distorted as left and right, as urban versus rural, which is not how the conversation should be going. As a country, we are one, right? Whether you vote for this person or that person, both of you are Indian citizens at the end of the day. So we should ensure that our politicians are here to serve us and not vice versa. So before calling anyone a leftist or a rightist, make sure that you're not engaging in divisive behavior and seeing things through a Western lens. Indian problems require an Indic perspective, and make sure you're able to develop this.